My name is Anthony Griggs, and this is my persuasive speech on solar power. When talking about the benefits of solar energy, there are many attributes that come with it. Our energy-dependent world has power to be transformed by the energy provided by the sun, also known as solar energy. If we keep burning fossil fuels at our current rate, it is estimated that all our fossil fuels will be depleted by 2060, says Coop Energy. Solar power has many benefits. It stimulates our economy, is an effective and efficient means for energy, and it protects our environment. Solar energy can provide enough electricity to provide the world with its energy needs. Sadly, solar energy only provides the world with only about 1% of all energy needs and can provide so much more according to the National Academy of Engineering. According to the Solar Foundation, in 2010, there were 93,502 people working in the solar industry, and by 2016, the employment increased to 260,077. The solar industry created over 166,000 jobs in a span of 6 years. It is obvious that solar energy is creating more jobs, and as time progresses, creates more in-demand jobs for in the future. Even though solar panels are costly, its benefits will provide essential costs and pains that accompany it. There is no other natural source of energy that produces more energy than the sun. In the last 20 years, GMOs has helped increase crop yield by 22% by protecting crops that could die due to Australian researchers from the University of New South Wales created solar panels that convert 44.7% of sunlight into energy, creating the most efficient solar panels. Solar energy is providing a better, cleaner, and more efficient source of energy. There is no other natural source of energy that produces more energy than the sun. Instead of using fossil fuels such as coal and gas to meet our energy needs, according to the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency, quotes, electricity generation is currently the largest industrial source of air emission in the United States. Nitrogen oxide, one of the major pollutants, 15% of Americans' housing is 300 feet away from railroads, planes, or a major highway. The sun is an abundance of energy that's very sustainable, unlike fossil fuels, which will run out in a few decades. We should utilize the energy from the sun because it protects the planet, is economical, and now more efficient than ever than most fossil fuels. Change the world today for the people of tomorrow. When talking about the benefits of solar energy, there are many attributes that come with it. The world receives more energy from the sun in 1 hour than the world uses in an entire year. This gives our energy-dependent world the power to be transformed by the energy provided by the sun, also known as solar energy. Sourced from the sun, solar energy can provide fuel for the electricity that we use in our everyday lives. This power is clean and renewable, so it's not harmful to our planet, unlike fossil fuels. Fossil fuels will eventually run out, so we need to utilize the sun now. If we keep burning fossil fuels at our current rate, it is estimated that all our fossil fuels will be depleted by 2060, says Coop Energy. Solar power has many benefits. It stimulates our economy, is effective and efficient means for energy, and it protects our environment. Solar energy can provide enough electricity to provide the world with the energy it needs. Sadly, solar energy only provides the world with about 1% of energy it needs and can provide so much more according to the National Academy of Engineering. Therefore, making solar energy more economical is important. Solar energy provides labor-intensive jobs from the manufacturing, installing, and maintenance of solar panels. According to the Solar Foundation, in 2010, there were 93,000 people working in the solar industry, and by 2016, the employment increased to 260,000. This shows that the solar industry created 166,000 jobs in the span of 6 years. It's obvious that solar energy is creating more jobs, and as time progresses, creates more. It's obvious that solar energy is creating more jobs, and as time progresses, creates more demand jobs for the future. The process of transitioning from fossil fuels to renewable will have its pains, but energy change has its own challenges. Even though solar panels are costly, its benefits will set off the essential costs and pains that accompany it. Fossil fuels will eventually run out. Most experts believe that the world oil reserves will only last 30 to 40 more years. Unlike the sun, which scientists believe have been burning in the middle of the solar system for 5 billion years, will continue to burn for billions of years to come. The sun's energy is here to stay because it will not run out and will provide energy for generations to come. Researchers state that solar panels convert 44.7% of sunlight into energy, creating the most efficient solar panels. The way these new technology works is by distributing the solar collection into 3 cells, picking up sunlight in multiple wavelengths and reflecting the excess light to a 4th panel. 44.7% doesn't seem like much, but they are doing much better at providing electricity than a lot of power plants. Usually power plants use heat to create steam that moves the turbines that generate the electric currents that make electricity. Between the transfer of burning power plants and making electricity, a lot of heat gets lost in the process, making solar energy more efficient. For example, in the US, there are over 1,400 coal power plants burning this fossil fuel at an efficiency of about 33%, meaning the other 77% of the fuel coal power plants get lost, providing that solar energy is providing a better, cleaner, and more efficient source of energy. The sun is an abundance of energy that is very sustainable, unlike fossil fuel, which will run out in a few decades. We should utilize the energy from the sun because it protects the planet. It's economical and more efficient than ever than most fossil fuels. And my name is Anthony Griggs, and this is my persuasive speech on solar power.